Welcome to Learn English Online. We are so happy you are here with us today.
Yes, welcome everyone. We know you want to learn English for real life situations, everyday things.
And today we have a very, very important topic, how to use an ATM. An ATM is that machine, the money machine, that helps you with your money.
That's right. And learning about ATMs in English, well, it will help you feel much more confident, when you travel or just when you need some cash in your daily life.
We promise we will speak slowly today. And we'll use simple words. Please try to repeat the new words and phrases after us. It really helps you remember.
And please, don't worry about making mistakes. Really, the most important thing is just to try. Try to communicate. We're here to help you learn step by step.
Okay. Let's begin our deep dive into using an ATM. So first things first, what is an ATM? Let's learn what those letters ATM mean. It stands for Automated Teller Machine.
Right. Automated teller machine. Let's break that down. Think about a teller. A teller is a person, someone who works at the bank.
Okay, the person behind the counter at the bank.
Exactly. They help you with your money. Now, automated. Automated means a machine does the work, not a person.
Ah, like automatic.
Kind of, yes. Yeah. So an ATM is an automated machine that does the job of a bank teller. It helps you with your money, but it's a machine.
Okay, let me say it slowly. ATM, automated, teller, machine.
Perfect. And you use this machine to do things like take out money, or maybe put money in, or just check how much money you have.
Right.
These actions, these things you do at the ATM, they have a name. They're called transactions.
Transactions. That sounds like a big word.
It does, but it just means any activity with your bank account.
Yeah.
Taking money out is a transaction. Putting money in is another transaction. Checking your money is also a transaction.
Okay, transaction.
And for pronunciation, listen, transaction. Can you try that? Transaction.
Transaction. Got it. All right. Now let's think about the ATM machine itself. It has different parts. We should learn the names of these parts. They're important nouns.
Good idea. So imagine you're standing in front of the machine. What do you see? What are the main parts?
Well, there's the big screen, right, where you see the words and pictures.
Exactly. That's the display screen. It shows you what to do. It guides you.
Okay, display screen. And then there are the buttons for numbers, like on a phone.
Yes. That's the keypad. 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 You use it to type numbers, like your secret code. We'll talk about that later.
Keypad.
Oh.
Okay. And where do I put my card? There's a little slot.
That slot is the card reader. It reads your card. You insert, you put your card in there. Card reader.
Card reader. Makes sense. And where does the money come out? That's the important part.
Yes, very important. The money comes out of the cash dispenser. Dispenser means a place where something comes out. So cash comes out of the cash dispenser.
Cash dispenser. Okay. I like that name.
And sometimes you might want to put money in. There's often another slot for that.
Oh, right. For putting money in. What's that called?
That's usually called the deposit slot. Deposit means to put money in. And slot is like a fun opening. So deposit slot.
Deposit slot. Okay.
And after you finish, you usually get a small piece of paper.
Ah, yes. The paper that shows what I did.
Right. That comes from the receipt printer. The paper is called a receipt.
Yeah.
RECEIPT. Receipt. The printer gives you the receipt.
Receipt printer and receipt. Okay. What about the other buttons? Sometimes they're buttons next to the screen or on the screen.
Good question. Those are screen buttons. They help you choose options. Like maybe you made a mistake and want to press clear, or maybe you want to stop, so you press cancel, or you press enter to say yes or okay.
Screen buttons. Okay, that's a lot of parts. Let's try to repeat them quickly. Screen,
Keypad,
card reader,
cash dispenser,
deposit slot,
receipt printer.
and screen buttons. Wow. Okay. Now you mentioned putting your card in the card reader. What kind of card do we need?
Good question. To use an ATM, you need a special card from your bank. Most often, you'll use something called a debit card.
Debit card. DEBIT, debit.
Yes. A debit card is a plastic card from your bank. The important thing is it's connected directly to your bank account. So when you use it to take out money or buy something in a store, the money comes out of your account like right away.
Okay, so it uses the money I already have in the bank.
Exactly. Sometimes people just call it a bank card or an ATM card. For taking money out at an ATM, they often mean the same thing as a debit card.
Bank card, ATM card, debit card.
Okay. And very, very important, you also need a PIN.
PIN, what does that mean?
It means personal identification number. Personal means it's yours. Identification means it shows who you are. A number.
Personal identification number, PIN.
Right. It's your secret number. Usually it's 4 numbers, maybe 6 numbers or digits. You type this secret number into the keypad.
Ah, on the keypad we learned about.
Yes. Think of your PIN like your secret key. It unlocks your money at the ATM. Nobody else should know your PIN. It's personal.
Okay, PIN, secret number. And how do you say PIN?
Good point. Just say PIN. It rhymes with win.
PN.
And here's a common mistake people make. Sometimes people say PIN number. But N in PIN already means number.
Oh, personal identification number.
Right, so you don't need to say number again. Just say PIN. What's your PIN? Or enter your PIN, not enter your PIN number.
Got it, just PIN. Okay, I think we're ready. We know what an ATM is, we know the parts, we have our debit card, and we have our secret PIN. How do we actually use the machine? Let's go step by step.
Sounds good. Let's imagine you're standing in front of the machine now. You want to take out some cash.
Okay, what's step one?
Step one, find an ATM. If you can, try to find an ATM that belongs to your bank, the bank where you have your account.
Like if my bank is Bank of America, I should look for a Bank of America ATM.
Exactly. Or you can often find ATMs inside the bank building itself. That's usually a very safe place to use one.
Okay, find an ATM, maybe my bank's ATM. Step two.
Step two, check your surroundings. This means look around you. Is it safe? Are there strange people nearby? Is the area well lit?
Well lit, what does that mean?
Well lit means there's a lot of light, so you can see clearly. It's safer to use an ATM in a place with good light, especially at night. So look around, make sure you feel safe.
Okay, check surroundings, be safe. Got it. Step three.
Step three, insert your card. Take your debit card and put it into the card reader slot. Remember that.
Yes, the card reader.
Now look at your card. Most new cards have a small gold or silver metal square on the front. That's called a chip.
Ah, yes, the chip.
You usually need to put the card in with the chip facing up
Sure.
towards the sky, and the chip goes into the machine first. The picture on the machine often shows you the correct way.
Okay, chip up. Chip first. And the machine keeps my card.
Yes, usually the ATM will hold your card inside while you were using it. Don't worry, it'll give it back later.
Here. Okay, card is in. What's step four?
Step four, choose your language. The display screen will probably ask you what language you want to use. It might say select language. You can choose English or maybe Spanish or other languages depending on where you are.
Okay, I'll choose English. Easy enough. Step five.
Step five, enter your PIN. Now it's time for your secret number. The screen will ask you to type your PIN using the keypad.
Okay, type my secret PIN M on the keypad.
Yes, and this is super important. Always shield the keypad. Shield means cover it. Use your other hand or your body to block people from seeing the numbers you press.
Oh, shield the keypad, like protect it.
Exactly. Protect your secret PIN N. No one should see it. Let's practice saying that. Shield the keypad.
Shield the keypad. Good advice. Okay, I've shielded the keypad and entered my PIN. What happens next?
All right. After the machine checks your PIN, the screen will show you different options, different things you can do. You need to choose which transaction you want. Remember that word?
Transaction. Yes, the activity I want to do.
Right. So what are the most common transactions? What can you usually do?
Take out money.
Yes, that's probably the most common one. The option will say something like withdraw cash or get cash. Withdraw means take out.
Withdraw. 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 Take out.
Perfect. Sometimes the ATM offers fast cash. This is like a shortcut. You can quickly choose common amounts of money, like, $20, $40, $100.
Oh, that's quick. Fast cash.
Or if you want a different amount, like maybe $50 or $70, you can usually choose an option like other amount or enter amount, and then you type the exact amount you want using the keypad.
Okay, fast cash or type the exact amount.
One thing to remember, though, your bank might have a daily limit. This is the maximum amount of money you can withdraw or take out in one day. So you might not be able to take out, say, $1,000 all at once.
Ah, a daily limit. Good to know. Okay, what else can I do besides withdraw cash?
Another common transaction is deposit money. Remember, deposit means put money into your account.
Deposit. Putting money into the deposit slot we talked about.
Exactly. You can deposit cash. That means paper money. Or you can deposit checks. A check is a special paper from someone else that works like money from their bank account.
Okay, deposit cash or checks.
The machine will tell you what to do. It will probably ask you to put the cash or checks into the deposit slot. Some older ATMs might need you to put everything in an envelope first, a paper holder. But many new ATMs don't need envelopes anymore. They can scan the money directly.
Okay, deposit money. What else?
You can usually check account balance. This means you want to see how much money you have in your account. The total amount of money you have is called your balance.
Check account balance. See my money. Balance. B-A-L-A-N-C-E. Balance.
Right. And one more common one is transfer money. Transfer means move. So you can move money from one of your accounts to another account.
Like, move money from my savings account to my checking account.
Precisely. Maybe you need more money in the account your debit card uses for shopping. So you transfer it from savings to checking.
Transfer money. Move money. Okay, let's quickly say those action words, those verbs again. Withdraw.
Deposit.
Check.
Withdraw.
Withdraw. Deposit. Check. Transfer. Got it.
Great. So after you choose the action you want, like withdraw cash, the ATM will guide you. It'll ask you more questions on the screen.
Okay. Like what if I chose withdraw cash?
You might ask which account. Because some people have two main accounts linked to their card.
Sure.
A checking account and a savings account. We'll talk more about those later.
Okay, so I choose checking or savings.
Right. Usually you withdraw from checking. Then you enter the amount of money you want, maybe using fast cash or typing the amount.
And then the money comes out
Well,
from the cash dispenser.
yes. But first, the screen might say something like, your transaction is processing, or please wait. Then, hopefully, the money comes out.
Hooray! My money.
The screen will then likely say, your transaction is complete, finished. And it might ask, would you like a receipt?
Ah, the receipt, that little paper record. Should I take one?
Yes, it's usually a very good idea to take your receipt. It shows exactly what you did, the date, the time, the amount. It's proof. Keep it, at least for a little while, to check against your bank records later.
Okay, always take the receipt. Good tip.
And then finally, the machine will give you your cash, and it should also give you back your card.
Oh, right, my card. Don't forget the card.
Exactly. This is step 6, and it's super important. Take your cash, take your card, and take your receipt. Check carefully. Don't leave anything behind in the machine. People sometimes forget their card, and that's really not good.
Take everything. Cash, card, receipt. Got it. Is that the end?
Almost. Step 7. Press cancel or end session. Look for a button on the screen or maybe a physical button, often read with an X that says cancel or end or exit. Press it to make absolutely sure your session is finished. This stops anyone else from possibly using your account right after you.
Ah, okay. End the session. Press cancel or end. That makes sense.
And then you're done. You've successfully used the ATM.
Okay, that step-by-step was really helpful. Now, you mentioned cards earlier. We talked about debit cards, but I hear about other cards too, like credit cards. What's the difference again, especially with ATM?
All right, let's clarify that. We said an ATM card is usually only for ATM machines. You use it to get cash or check your balance. That's it.
Just for ATMs.
A debit card, which is more common now, does everything an ATM card does. Plus, you can use it in shops, restaurants, online to buy things. Remember, it takes money directly from your bank account.
Okay, debit card equals ATM plus shopping using my money.
Exactly. Now, a credit card is totally different. When you use a credit card, you are borrowing money. The bank or credit card company pays for your purchase, and you promise to pay the bank back later. It's like a small loan for a short time.
Borrowing money, not my money.
Correct. It's borrowed money. And if you don't pay all of it back by the due date, the bank charges you extra money called interest. Interest is the cost of borrowing money.
Ah, interest. Extra costs.
Yes. And if you pay late, they also charge you late fees. More extra cost. So credit cards need careful management.
Can I use a credit card at an ATM?
Sometimes, yes. You can get something called a cash advance. This means you use your credit card to take cash out of an ATM. But this is usually a very, very bad idea.
Why is it a bad idea?
Because cash advances with credit cards almost always have very high fees right away. And the interest they charge on that cash is usually much higher than the interest on purchases. Plus, the interest often starts immediately. There's no grace period like with purchases.
Wow, high fees, high interest starts immediately.
Ugh.
Okay, so getting a cash advance from a credit card at an ATM is expensive. Probably best to avoid it.
Generally, yes. It's really only for emergencies, if there's absolutely no other option. Using your debit card is much, much better for getting cash. And speaking of debit cards, they are linked to your bank accounts.
Yeah.
You mentioned checking and savings accounts before. Let's quickly explain those.
Yes, please. When I use the ATM, it asks checking or savings. What's the difference?
Okay. When you put money in a bank, it goes into a bank account. The two main types for most people are checking accounts and savings accounts.
Checking account first. What's that for?
A checking account is for your everyday money. Money you plan to use often for, daily expenses like food, bills, maybe rent. You use your debit card for purchases from this account, or maybe you write paper checks from it. though that's less common now. It's designed for frequent transactions.
Okay, checking is for money coming in and going out often. Daily life money.
Exactly. Now, a savings account is different. It's for money you want to, save. Money you want to keep for the future, for longer periods. You usually don't take money out of savings as often.
Savings is for saving. Makes sense. Why do people save money? What kind of future things?
People save money for many reasons, for different goals. A goal is something you want to do or achieve in the future.
Okay, like what kind of goals?
Well, a really important one is an emergency fund. This is money set aside just for surprises, like if you lose your job or have a medical problem or your car breaks down suddenly. An emergency fund helps you when unexpected things happen.
Emergency fund. That sounds smart. What else?
People save for a large purchase. Maybe they want to buy a car or save for a down payment on a house, or maybe just a new computer or sofa. Something big that costs a lot.
Okay, a large purchase, like a car.
Or maybe save for a nice vacation, a trip somewhere. That's a fun goal.
Vacation.
A very important long-term goal is retirement. Saving money for when you get older and stop working.
Retirement, yes, very important.
And another big one is education. Saving for school, for college, for yourself, or maybe for your children.
Education. Okay, so many good reasons to save. Let's repeat those goals. Emergency fund.
Large purchase.
Retirement.
Education.
Right. And your savings account is the place to keep the money for these goals safe and maybe earn a little bit of interest too.
Okay, we've talked about accounts and cards. What about other banking words? Sometimes I hear about fees or charges. What are those?
Ah, yes, fees. It's important to understand fees. A banking fee or a charge is money the bank asks you to pay for a service, or sometimes for just having the account.
So, the bank charges me money. Well, one common fee with ATMs happens if you use an ATM that doesn't belong to your bank. Remember we said, try to use your own bank's ATM.
Yes.
If you use another bank's ATM, that bank might charge you a fee. And sometimes your own bank might also charge you a fee for using another bank's machine. So you could pay 2 fees just to get your own money out.
Wow, 2 fees. Okay, using my bank's ATM is definitely better if possible.
Yes. Also, some bank accounts have a monthly fee. This is a fee you pay every month just to keep the account open. But many banks offer ways to avoid this fee, like maybe keeping a certain amount of money in the account.
A monthly fee. Good to check if my account has one.
Another important word is overdraft. This happens if you try to spend or withdraw more money than you actually have in your account.
Oh dear, what happens then?
Well, sometimes the transaction is just denied, but sometimes the bank might allow it, letting your account balance go below zero. But then they charge you an overdraft fee, and these fees can be quite high, like $30 or $35 just for one overdraft.
Ouch. An overdraft fee sounds expensive. So it's really important to know my balance, how much money I have, so I don't overdraft.
Exactly. Always try to know your balance. Another useful term is direct deposit. Have you heard of that?
Direct deposit, I think so. Is that when my job pays me and the money goes straight into my bank account?
Yes, that's it exactly. Your salary or maybe government payments go directly into your account electronically. You don't get a paper check you need to take to the bank or deposit at an ATM. It's very convenient and often faster.
Direct deposit. Okay.
And finally, how do you keep track of all this? All the money going in and out, the fees. Your bank gives you a monthly bank statement.
A statement, like a report.
Yes. Every month, the bank sends you, or makes available online, a document that lists all the transactions for your account for that month. Deposits, withdrawals, fees, everything. It's very important to check your monthly statement carefully to make sure everything is correct.
Monthly bank statement. Check it carefully. Got it. Okay, ATMs are great, but do they ever have problems? What can go wrong? It's good to know, just in case.
That's a very practical question. Yes, sometimes ATMs do have problems. They are machines, after all. We can put the problems into 2 groups, sort of. Problems with the machine parts and problems with the computer inside.
Machine parts first. What kind of problems?
These are called hardware malfunctions. Hardware means the physical parts you can touch. So, for example, the card reader might have trouble reading your card, maybe if the card is old or damaged.
Okay, card reader problem.
Or the cash dispenser where the money comes out. They might get stuck, the money might not come out correctly. This is called a jam.
A jam, like a traffic jam, but with money.
Ha, exactly. A cash jam. Or maybe the receipt printer runs out of paper or gets jammed too.
Okay, hardware malfunctions. Card reader, cash dispenser jam, receipt printer problems. What about the computer inside?
Right, the computer program inside is the software. Sometimes there can be software glitches. Glitch is like a small, sudden error.
Software glitches? Like what?
Well, the display screen might just stop working. It might freeze. You touch it, but nothing happens.
Oh no, a frozen screen.
Or maybe there are network connectivity issues. This means the ATM can't connect to the internet to talk to the bank's main computers. If it can't connect, it can't check your balance or approve your transaction.
Network problem, so it can't talk to the bank.
Right. And all these problems, hardware or software, they can cause, well, customer frustration. You feel annoyed, upset because the machine isn't working and you can't get your money or do what you need to do.
Yeah, frustration. That sounds about right. It's good to know these things can happen, so maybe I won't panic if it does. Besides the machine just breaking, what about safety? Security is really important with money. Are there risks?
Yes, absolutely. Security is very important when using an ATM. We need to protect our money and our personal information. Unfortunately, criminals sometimes target ATMs.
How? What do they do?
One common trick is using skimming devices. A skimmer is a fake piece that the criminal puts over the real card reader slot. It looks real, but it secretly copies the information from your card's magnetic stripe when you put your card in.
Wow, a fake card reader. That's sneaky.
Very sneaky. They might also try PIN theft. They could use tiny hidden cameras, maybe hidden nearby or even on the ATM itself, pointed at the keypad to record you typing your PIN. Or sometimes they just try to watch you over your shoulder.
Hidden cameras watching me type my PIN. Okay, this is serious.
It is. That's why safety is so crucial. So let's go over some very important safety tips. Please listen carefully and try to remember these.
Okay, I'm listening. Safety tips.
First, always take good care of your ATM card. Keep it in a safe place like your wallet or purse. Don't leave it lying around.
Protect my card. Okay.
Second, keep your PIN a secret. We said this before, but it's so important. Never ever tell anyone your PIN. Not your best friend, not your family. Your bank will never ask you for your full PIN. Keep it secret.
Keep PIN secret. Got it.
Third, remember what we practiced. Always cover the keypad with your other hand when you type your PIN. Shield it. This stops hidden cameras and people watching you from seeing your secret number.
Cover the keypad. Shield it. Yes.
Fourth, look around you before you use the ATM. Choose ATMs in safe, well-lit areas, especially at night. If the area feels strange or unsafe, trust your feeling. Go find another ATM somewhere else.
Choose safe, well-lit ATMs. Trust my feelings. Okay.
Fifth, remember step 6 from before. Always take your cash, your card, and your receipt. Double check. Don't leave anything behind. Especially don't forget your card.
Take everything. Cash, card, receipt. Yes.
And finally, 6th, if your card is ever lost or if you think it might be stolen, call your bank immediately. Immediately means right away, don't wait.
Call the bank immediately if card is lost or stolen. Why immediately?
Because calling quickly helps protect your money. There are usually rules that limit how much money you can lose if you report the problem fast. If you wait too long, you might be responsible for money that a thief takes from your account. So call right away.
Okay, those are really important safety tips. I will try hard to remember them. Protect card, protect PIN, cover keypad, choose safe ATMs, take everything. Call bank immediately if needed. Wow, okay. We've learned so much about using ATMs here at home, but what about when I travel to a different country? Can I use ATMs there?
Yes, absolutely. Using ATMs when you travel internationally is often the best way to get local money, the money used in that country.
Really? Better than going to those places at the airport that exchange money, the money exchange offices?
Yes, usually much better. Those money exchange offices or kiosks often give you a less favorable exchange rate. That means they give you less local money for your home country's money, like dollars. And they often charge high fees or commissions on top of that.
Less money and high fees. Doesn't sound good.
No, it's usually not the best deal. ATMs, especially ones connected to major banks, typically give you money based on the official bank-to-bank exchange rate, or something very close to it. This rate is almost always much better than the rate at a money exchange office.
Okay, so ATMs usually give a better exchange rate. That's a great tip for travelers.
But there are some important things to know when using ATMs internationally. Some extra tips to avoid problems or extra costs.
Okay, tips for using ATMs abroad. What should I do?
First, before you travel, tell your bank where you're going and when. Call them, or sometimes you can do it online.
Tell my bank I'm traveling. Why?
Because if your bank suddenly sees transactions from, say, Italy, but they don't know you're in Italy, they might think your card was stolen. Their security system might block your card to protect you. Telling them beforehand prevents this from happening.
Ah, okay. Tell the bank before I go. Good idea. What else?
Ask your bank about fees for using your card in other countries. Ask about foreign transaction fees, a fee for any purchase or withdrawal in a foreign currency. Also ask about currency conversion fees. Some banks have special accounts or cards that don't charge these fees, which can save you money if you travel often.
Check about foreign transaction fees and currency conversion fees. Ask my bank. Okay.
And now, a very, very important tip. This one's a bit tricky, but it can save you a lot of money. Be very careful about something called dynamic currency conversion, or DCC.
Dynamic currency conversion. DCC. That sounds complicated.
It can be, but the rule is simple. Here's what happens. When you use an ATM in another country, or sometimes even when you pay with your card in a shop there, the machine might ask you a question on the screen. It might say something like, do you want to be charged in your home currency, like US dollars, or in the local currency, like euros or yen or pesos?
Oh, I think I've seen that question. It shows me the amount in dollars and the amount in the local money. Which one should I choose? It seems easier to choose dollars so I know exactly how much it is.
That's what they want you to think. But always, always, always choose the local currency.
Always choose the local currency. Why?
Because if you choose your home currency, like dollars, the ATM company or the shop owner is doing the currency exchange for you right there. And they almost always use a really bad exchange rate for you, plus maybe extra fees. They make extra profit from this conversion.
So they give me a worse rate if I choose dollars.
Yes, usually much worse. If you choose the local currency, then your own bank back home will do the currency conversion later. And your bank will almost certainly use a much better, fairer exchange rate, the bank-to-bank rate we talked about. You will pay less overall.
Wow, okay. That is a huge GE tip. Always choose local currency when asked, even if the machine tries to make it look convenient to choose my home currency.
Exactly. Don't fall for it. Let's practice that. Choose local currency.
Choose local currency. Got it.
A couple more quick travel tips. It's always a good idea to carry some emergency cash in the local currency, just a small amount, just in case your card doesn't work for some reason, or you lose it, or you find a place that only takes cash.
Emergency cash. Good backup plan.
And just like at home, when traveling, try to use ATMs that are actually at a bank branch or inside a bank if possible.
Yeah.
Avoid those standalone ATMs you sometimes see in small shops or tourist spots, especially ones with names like Euronet or Travelex. They are often known for having very high fees and pushing that DCC, the bad conversion, very hard.
Use bank ATMs. Avoid standalone ones. Okay. That's great advice for traveling. Wow, that was a really deep dive into ATMs. We covered so much, from the basic words to safety tips and even using them when traveling. I hope everyone learned many new words and phrases today.
Me too. Remember, everyone, using an ATM is a very common, normal task in daily life. Practicing these words, knowing the steps, it will really help you feel more confident when you need to use one.
And please, don't be afraid to make mistakes when you speak English, or even if you press the wrong button at first on the ATM. Learning English is a journey. Every little step you take helps you communicate better. That's the goal.
Try to use these new words we learned today. Say them out loud. Maybe make sentences with them, like, I need to withdraw cash, or I must remember my PIN. Practice helps make it stick.
Definitely. And if you found this deep dive helpful today, please help us by subscribing to our channel, Learn English Online, and like this deep dive if you learned something useful.
Yes, please do. And leave a comment below. Do you have any questions about ATMs? Or maybe there's another everyday topic you'd like us to explain in a future deep dive. Let us know in the comments.
Thank you so much for learning with us today.
Yes, thank you. We look forward to seeing you again for our next deep dive. Goodbye for now.